Good evening, my friends, and welcome to the next episode of RHEM III Special Edition. Last time out, well, we've basically completed the game, right? We've completed the game, and now we're sort of on to the end game medallion stuff, which is really excellent. Now, this is kind of the point of the game where it's kind of a little bit like the puzzles are going to start getting probably even more rough and esoteric. I don't know, but what can you do, right? What can you do? Hang on, wait. How do we get out of here? How do we get out of here? Oh, wait. No, I am out of here. I'm out of here. There you go. Now move down. Thank you. So, in between last episode and this episode, I've had a look at the comments section. You guys are certainly helping me out, which is excellent, right? As this game is drawing to a close, I feel like this is maybe a slightly necessary component of what we're doing. There is a two-letter combination, and despite having a two-letter combination in our book, where we have kept saying, well, I don't know what to do with this two-letter combination, and having a two-letter combination at the top of this train station, and going, well, we don't have a two-letter combination. Somehow those two things never quite married up with each other. And I'm not really sure why, to be honest. But yes, we can totally put a two-letter combination in right here. And it's LN, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, shoot, wait, what? Yeah, it's LN. I was expecting that to do something. I'm talking about this combination here. It is LN. Do we have to... Oh, is it related to this? Not gonna lie, I really thought that was gonna do something. Wait, what? Surely that must do something.
You have succeeded.
Ah, yeah, no, we've seen this. Stop.
When you remove it from the scanner, the lamp will shine green. Then the rear exit to the elevator will open and you can leave RHEM once more.
Wait.
Please send the crystal to my brother Zetais.
LN.
Thank you and have a safe journey.
LN. Is something supposed to have happened? Oh! Okay, right, cool. Good. Right. So that's the fourth one. That does cut down the possibilities. So I think this is probably then... This is probably then the keypad in that elevator, right? Because that was a 4x4. That was a 4x4 array of buttons. And if we have... do we reckon it's a 4-digit combination? If it is a 4-digit combination, that does cut us down to only like 12 possible combinations it can be, unless the game does something funky with only actually initializing the solution to the puzzle. Wait, it's through here, isn't it? Only initializing the solution to the puzzle once all the clues have been found, which it totally could do. It totally would be within its rights to do that. But maybe not entirely, you know, diegetic with the universe of the game. But is it worth having a fiddle there? This doesn't really help us solve the triangles, but maybe the last triangle clue is through that. Okay, so just a quick check here. Right, no, there's only one button up here. Yeah. And none of that opens. We've got these side panels which don't open.
You may leave RHEM now. Have a safe trip home and see you soon.
Bye. Okay. So, this is number 2. Ah. If you get the right code, does it just work? So we are expecting... Right, we'll put 1 in there. So 2 is that one. 3 is down here, and 4 is there. Does it kind of reset after every attempt? This might not be... Oh, it worked! Oh, it worked! Nice, nice, nice. What did it do?
You may leave RHEM now.
Okay, not that.
Have a safe trip home and see you soon.
What did it do? Oh, right, this is where we input the triangles. Okay. This is where we input the triangles. Right, we don't have blue. We don't have blue. But... Okay. Okay, let's try. So this is literally saying, get rid of that, put that in instead. Right? So on red, let's go up, down like that, and then this one, it's not up, we're going like that instead. Okay, and then for yellow, we're going to have the 2 lower, we're going to have blank, and we're not going to have that one. We're going to have just the right-hand one instead. Okay. Green. We need all of them. We need the 2 on the right. And then we're going to have 1 on the left instead. And then for blue, we've got that, but we don't have these 2. We can cycle through those though. Assuming we've got the others all correct. Nice. Oh! Up we go. Well, that's like all of our clues used, right? So this will be where the medallion is? Question mark.
Oh, you found all of the hidden clues and solved the extra puzzle. I congratulate you and present you with another key which you should use to operate your vehicle. That way, you will become familiar with another...
Oh, this is the thing that's going to go into the...
For the time being, I have kept hidden from you. Good luck.
Right, well we know where that goes. Okay, true ending incoming? Maybe? Because I think that's now all of our clues used. Okay, up and out of here, and then we need to go... Where do we need to go? It's back this way, isn't it? So I think we can leave RHEM now, but we don't have the medallion yet. Very critically, we don't have the medallion, so we're not done? Or the medallion is just in its own area? I guess. Let's do a safety save before we leave this part of RHEM. Okay, safety save complete. Here we go, here we go. So where are we going now then? Wait, what? But I've put the... Am I supposed to say... Yes, leave. I'm ready to leave. I mean, I've done the safety save, so it's fine. What happens next? RHEM III is definitely less of a maze and more of a... We took a little train in, it looped around a little bit, and then the train's coming back out again. It's like a little... like came in a little bit and then looped, and now it's just leaving. Whereas it felt like in RHEM 1 and RHEM 2, like the train was like really going deep into the heart of RHEM, you know? Ah, now are we going a different way? Because of that puzzle piece. Is that taking us somewhere different? Aha. Yeah, looks like it, right? Open that. Wait, we must have been here before. That's one of my trees? Or... Is that the bit in RHEM 2 where I could look through the window? Oh, mate, what is this? No, this is like concept art, right? This isn't puzzle stuff. This is like Canute's own diary, maybe? Huh, okay. RHEM 2. RHEM 1. Man, RHEM 1 was so good. RHEM 3. Oh. Okay, I guess we are gonna need that. Right, because we've got this down here. We don't have a key. Okay, puzzle to be solved. Puzzle to be solved. Let's get screenshots on all of these. Okay. So, what are we looking at here? We've got A, B, C, D, E. You're adding all of those together. Okay, we've got a fish there. We've got a backwards fish here. We've got that there. And we've got that there. See, so this is the reservoir, right? Look, that's the clue that we got to open the door, isn't it? This is the map. We've looked at that map a lot, isn't it? This one, yeah, this is the uppermost level of the square tower, and then this is the library. There's the library up there. Huh. These must be renders from Knut's notebook, surely. I don't know. Okay, so roughly then. Oh, okay, these can only be certain symbols. Okay. So, we've got a lower fish. Right, that's going to be that one. Okay, we've got an upper fish. I think it's those. I think it's those four there. Nice.
Hello. I have discovered one of the hidden passages. To open the door behind you, we will need a special key. I will have found it by the time you return. Then I will need your help again. See you soon.
What? Hang on, what?
Hello. I have discovered one of the hidden passages.
I've discovered one of the hidden passages.
To open the door behind
We'll need a
you,
special key.
we will need a special key. I will have found it by the time you return. Then I will need your help again. See you soon.
What an odd message. Right. So is that it? But no, but we don't have the medallion. We've totally not got the medallion. And I tell you what we also haven't done. We haven't done the... Because there's a puzzle in the thing, isn't there? The one which I thought was the triangles that needed numbers. We need 4 numbers which are 4 different colours. We've not done that at all. Oh wait. Oh wait, we're going forward. We're leaving? Oh. So I think we're actually leaving RHEM here. When he talks about, I'll have found it by the time you return. Yeah, we're talking about when we return for RHEM IV. Okay. So we don't have the medallion
Hello again,
yet.
my friend. I'm glad you returned safely from RHEM. Thank you for the black crystal you found and sent me. I'll contact you again when I have finished examining it. For the next journey to RHEM, I shall definitely need your help again. Until then, I wish you all the best. Your Zetais.
Okay. But wait, that's not the end. That's not the end. There's one more puzzle we need to answer. It only has 10,000 possible combinations. Okay, but we can make this work. We can make this work. So we're back after a reload, and the only thing I can really point us towards then as to this medallion location would be that obviously we have a puzzle through by the thing of the old library. Let's go back that way. Like, there's... Like, this is where we first entered RHEM III, right? So, there is no kind of... Let's say, sometimes we fall foul of forgetting about where we start from. Like, it has been the case before where, like, we're supposed to go back to the start of the game and we forget about it a little bit. But I don't think that's the case here. Right, we're going to take this path because this is the slightly speedier strat. We're going to come in here, take this lift up. So... we never did that, actually, did we? Because do you know what? This actually reminds me a lot of something that Fire Ice messaged me over on the Discord. So, yeah, like, so full disclosure, I did get pinged on the Discord about an elevator puzzle. So... that's got to be that. Right, okay. Cool. Right. So, yeah. Like, I think that puts us up to about hint counter equals 4? Is it? Let me think. So we took a hint... oh, shoot. You know what? I can't remember. I think we took a hint on the plants. We definitely took a hint on the circles. We took a hint on the letters. Oh, and also, yeah... we're at hint at least 4. We're at least 4. Comment below if you want me to start, like, recording these more accurately. Or maybe we kind of don't care, because, like, ultimately... ooh! Right, so that's doing something now. Okay. Let's go back to the other location then. With regards to hints, right? There comes a point in some of these games, if I'm getting close to the end and I'm still hint free, I'm always very interested to see if I can finish the game without any hints, right? Because if you can get it with no hints, that's always great, isn't it? But like once you've taken 2 hints, taking a 3rd hint is kind of a little bit... there comes a point where I feel like it's better to prioritize the smooth running of the playthrough rather than struggling. Continuing to struggle. I know you guys love the struggle though. I know you guys... it wouldn't be the same without the struggle, right? Chip chop shot on 'em. Okay, so you can't come down. So we put the bridge there. Put you in. Now you can come down, and then we can open that door. So it was here was that pattern, right? Ah, okay, okay. 5 blue, 1 yellow, 4 red, 7 green. Everyone remember that? So I didn't write it down. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. That reminds me of that joke puzzle from Undertale, right? Where it's like, blue squares are rivers. You can only cross a river if it has a yellow square next to it, because that's sand. Red squares are lava. And then, you know, so on and so forth. Interesting. Oh, we have a wire coming back. Oh, no, right, that's the green wire. Fine. Okay, right. Ooh, spooky. Spooky. Of course that's not going to work then. Nothing. Okay. We can take a screenshot of that one. I like it when the possibility space is a little bit narrower, you know? Not sure what the relevance of that is. But what have we got here then? Well, we've got a 3x4 pattern. We've got a 3x4 pattern which goes into a 2x4 pattern, which certainly could be that, right? And as far as these go, well, let's just take some pictures, right? I'll just keep them all the same size. We can zoom in more. This is the downside of playing a game at such a low resolution. Like, you actually see this game on a bigger screen than I do. I see it on, like, tiny... Actually, what you see in the corner right now is kind of closer to what I'm actually seeing. No joke. But then again, with these older games, I do actually prefer to kind of run them at their native resolution, to be honest. Aha! What's this? What's this? Oh, it's resetting that each time. Is it? Alright, well, we can... Right, it randomizes you a code. So that's a 1x4. Now, what am I able to interact with here? Huh. Oh! Hello! Weird. So that's a... So that's a 4x5 grid. But then which... Like, okay, we can take a picture of that. And it's... Well... Let's move these next to each other, yeah? Because we're gonna line them up like that. That's what they are actually like in line. This line here, which isn't in the window, is in line with the bottom of the shutter. Now, these black squares here... So we can turn that on and off. And that can't open and close whilst it's off. That does not change. That doesn't change. So none of that is going. None of that can be used to input. Wait, what? Right, so the hover over is still the same, but three of those have been different. That's coming from the blue, though. Yeah, okay. So that's inputting from the blue. Gives you something different over here. Now, as far as this one goes... So we've got 12 squares here, two of each colour, and that's going into one of each colour over here. Is this... Right. I think there's going to need to be a certain amount of seeing what happens here. So that central one, gives us black. There, and there. How odd. Wait. So is the middle one this square specifically? Hang on, did that even change? Yeah, okay, that's changed now. And if I compare that with... Oh, we also kind of need to look at these, right? There's like blank pages, presumably to create other combinations, I suppose. Is it? So, on this grid, we don't have on these sides a solid black square at all as an option. Yeah? So, these two rows are corresponding to where it is, here and here, and this row must be corresponding to what's in the square. Is it a full square, or is it a half square, or what is it doing? Okay. So we can make a... We can make a 3x4 arrangement of these symbols implicitly. Now, when we hover over, is this literally telling us what to put here? Like, what would that translate to? It would translate to... well, white isn't an option. Yeah, so we can ignore the white ones. The solid black ones... So let's say we've got solid black... And we're looking at... wait. This page is all the ones which are on here. Yeah, then we're doing all of the down ones, all of the right ones, then all of the up ones. So the up ones are the final column there. So we want to look at blank, bow tie, hourglass. So blank, bow tie, hourglass would be that one there. No, because it's these last three. Sorry, so it's that one. That one, and that one. Ah. Well, these two are the same, right? So those two are the same. How does that help me here, though? I'm not sure that it does, to be honest. Or is it that given that we know we need some that are the same, are we trying to find... We've got 6 of these. Yeah. We're trying to find... Are we trying to find ones which are the same there? So if I have... Okay, so if I look at ones which is an arrow pointing upwards and the bow tie, Right, and then we have bow tie and arrow pointing rightwards. So bow tie and arrow pointing right is that set there. And bow tie and arrow pointing up is this set here. Are any of these the same symbol as each other? In which case that would be pink, right? So, I think we're onto something, because that doesn't match. That doesn't match anything. That doesn't match anything. That doesn't match anything either, though. Oh no, none of them match each other. None of them match each other. Wait. Bow tie and left, and bow tie and up. Yeah, bow tie and point left, bow tie and point up. According to this, should both be pink. Bow tie left, bow tie up. So I would have thought I'm trying to find what's going to give the same picture to both of those. Yeah. What a shame. I really thought I was onto something there. Because if there was say one match, you'd go, okay, great. So that square needs to be that, and that square needs to be that, and then we can like start working through combinations of the other switch that will kind of get there. But maybe it's a little bit more involved than that. Maybe there's a little bit more here. And also, like, we've not actually used this at all to be able to do that anyway. Yeah. Okay. A little more work needed. Here we've got you, corner, corner. Yeah. Lower corner, that's you. Upper corner is you. No, that's the wrong upper corner. We've got the two lower corners. Well, that's you and you, right? And then we've got an upper corner here and an upper corner there. And then we've got a lower corner here. You're not a lower corner. So we've got, wait, lower corner, lower corner, lower corner, upper corner. So is it that and that? So lower corner would be that one. And then lower corner, upper corner would be that one. Oh, I think I am onto something there, though. Maybe. So what would the lower look like? Look like that. Look like that. Yeah? That's it, innit? No. No, no, no. If you look very carefully, it's just above the line of the thing. So I think it's only that line. I think it's only the one line. Nice. 600. Right. 600. Okay. Put those in there. And now we're getting this as our pattern here. Okay. When we hover over, it's still coming out the same. But we're getting that as our pattern. Well, that as our pattern is... If I get rid of all of this... Right, so we've used that, we've used that. That as our pattern comes out as... We've got blank, arrow to the right. Okay, so that's this first set. And it's a half on top. So it's U. Okay. Then we've got blank, arrow downwards. That's this set here. And that's this one. And then it's blank, arrow to the left. Which is this set here. Oh, which is actually the same one. And the white squares don't really do anything. Now, what does that mean? That's not doing anything still. If we turn this off... If we turn this off... No, that hover over still works. And that's still not doing anything. You can move that back and forth. Yeah, what does the hover over mean? What does this code give us? This code kind of gives us this as a code. What is that giving us? And how does it translate into a color code here? Well, that might have to wait till next time, but we've definitely got something to think about. And it's, I mean, I hope that we must be fairly close now to getting that medallion and finally completing RHEM III. But my friends, if you enjoyed this episode, do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you all very much for the hints that you've been sending in to keep us going on this amazing journey. Consider supporting the channel on the Patreon if you'd like access to these episodes a week early. I will see you next time. Bye for now.